Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today we are creating this classic Hollywood glam holiday look. This video is really focused on creating a glamorous holiday look in like under 5 minutes flat. I do take some time explaining things in this video, so this is probably gonna run a little more than 5 minutes, but at home you could really achieve this look so quickly, so easily, and with very minimal products. So I teamed up with Bobbi Brown and I'm sharing their new longwear cream holiday gift set. It comes with 3 little mini longwear cream shadows and some of their best-selling shades like golden bronze, cashew, and golden pink. I love this formula. I'm a big fan of cream shadow sticks in general. I talk a lot about that on my channel, and I have said many times on my channel that this is my favorite formula. One of the reasons I love cream shadow sticks is because they're just so easy and quick to work with. You can use them as a liner, as a primer, or as a shadow. You can blend them out with your fingers, which we do in today's video. This particular formula is my favorite because it's very creamy and just glides onto the eye, and you have some time to work with it and blend it out. But then when it dries and sets, it stays in place and it doesn't move. So we're using those for the eye look, and I'm using a new to me, gorgeous lip color from Bobbi Brown. This is their Luxe lipstick in this shade Parisian Red. It is so beautiful. This is all I have on my lips, no lip liner or anything. True classic holiday Hollywood glam. And then we're also using my favorite concealer of the year, the new Bobbi Brown Skin Full Cover Concealer. I've talked a lot about this over the last several months. It's one of my favorites. So really just creating, a gorgeous glam but quick look. So let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm gonna go in with eye makeup, and I'm gonna be using the Out All Night Cream Shadow Stick from Bobbi Brown. This is a holiday gift set that has some of their best-selling shades in the longwear cream shadows. You guys know my love for this longwear cream shadow. I have said multiple times here on my channel that I think Bobbi Brown really makes the best formula when it comes to this particular type of product. And I love this type of product. It looks good, especially on mature or drying eyelids. It's so easy to work with. You can use these as liners, as shadows, as primers. They're so versatile. And in this set, you get 3 of their best-selling shades. So you get Golden Bronze, which is my personal favorite. It's a shimmery bronze shade. You get Cashew, which is a really pretty, kind of like a little bit deeper than my skin tone matte shade, kind of like a cashew color. And then you get Golden Pink, which is a really beautiful, soft, shimmery, rosy pink. I'm gonna actually start with Golden Bronze, and I'm going to run this on my lash line to start and then kind of build it up my lid. And I'm gonna stop right around my crease. So I'm really just kind of filling in my eyelid. I'm gonna take my finger to blend that out. I'm telling you guys, we're gonna keep this super simple. That gives such a pretty light, sheer, bronzy, shimmery shade. I love that. So you can see that that gives a really pretty light shimmery bronze shade. I like how buildable this is. You can shear it out with your fingers so you almost have this sheer layer of shimmer, or you can go in and add a little more if you want it to be more opaque. And I'm gonna get a little more opaque richness here at the lashes, but kind of shear it out as it gets into the crease. So now that I have that on both the eyes, I'm gonna go in with the shade Golden Pink, and I'm gonna put a little bit of a inner corner highlight. So I'm just gonna go right here in the inner corner of my eye, just to give a little more brightness there. And I'm also gonna take that just below. I haven't put concealer on yet, so I might go back and retouch this, but I basically want to create a little bit of light right there in the inner corner. For concealer, I'm using the Bobbi Brown Skin Full Cover Concealer. I love this concealer. This was one of my favorite discoveries of 2022. It gives phenomenal coverage. It's very lightweight. It's like featherweight, very creamy, hydrating to the under eye area. It lasts all day. It's also pretty like buildable and customizable. So you can get more of a natural look from it, or you can build it to get full coverage. I like to put a little bit in the inner corner and more on the outer to give the eye a little bit of a lift. And then I'm just gonna kind of blend the 2 together. So that really brightened everything up, gave a lot of coverage under the eye. I applied a little bit more than I typically do because I have a very light foundation on, very sheer. So I wanted to give myself a little bit more coverage, but typically I'll use a little bit less if I'm wearing more full coverage foundation. Next, I'm gonna go and warm the skin up, and I'm using the Bobbi Brown bronzer. This is in the shade Golden Light. And I'm actually gonna use this and run it in my crease as well, just to give a little bit more dimension in my crease. Nice, pretty matte powder bronzer. It blends into the skin really beautifully. It's very soft. I'm using a large bronzing brush just so that I, apply it in a more natural fashion. I'm gonna run it underneath my jawline too. I like the color of this bronzer because it's really warm, so you can kind of use it as blush, which I think I'm gonna do today. It almost has like a warm kind of peachy vibe to it. I love the look of this bronzer. It actually looks like I have a warm blush on, so I'm gonna leave the cheeks bare aside from the bronzer. I'm not gonna go in with any blush. The contrast of that warm bronzer and that full coverage concealer really gives some shape and definition to the face. It's like I've highlighted and almost contoured in a way. I'm gonna take the bronzer and I'm gonna run this into my crease just to give a little bit more dimension in the crease. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of it and I'm gonna place it where that cream shadow ends and then just softly blend up. That just softens it and gives a nice diffused edge to the shadow. I'm gonna go back and take the golden bronze again, and we're gonna use this as lower liner. I'm gonna run it from the outer corner to the inner corner. Even though it is a little bit of a deeper shade, because it has so much shimmer, it's got a very soft look. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes because I want some pretty dramatic lashes. I'm gonna go in with the Bobbi Brown Eye Opening Mascara, and I'm gonna do a few coats of this for really dramatic lashes. Oh, look at those lashes, amazing. So much length and volume. I'm gonna go in and do another coat. So we're gonna finish the look with a classic red lipstick. I'm using Bobbi Brown's Luxe lipstick in the shade Parisian Red. This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous red. It's super pigmented, it has a very luxe formula. It's got a really beautiful satin finish, so it's got some shine, but it's not really glossy. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna put this on the lips, and I'm actually not gonna line my lips. So I like this lipstick bullet because it has a nice fine tip, so I'm gonna really be able to trace the upper lip line with the lipstick bullet. I mean, wow. I just did one swipe on the upper lip and I just transferred it on the lower. Okay, so this is the finished look. I really love this red. It's just a true classic, kind of reminds me of a classic like Hollywood red. It definitely leans more of like this orangey red. It makes your teeth look so white. The formula is really pigmented and very luxe and like creamy feeling without feeling heavy. It's not a heavy cream. It's not super glossy or balmy, which is nice because when you're wearing a bold lip like this, you want something that is not going to move or migrate. Very lightweight, but full opaque coverage. I love this. And again, I just have the lipstick on. I have no lip liner on at all. So I will list all the products that I used in the description box below for you. Thank you so much for watching this video and happy holidays. Bye guys.